So, what is brain working recursive therapy, which is BWRT for short? Well, it's a model of psychology and psychotherapy that was created by UK professional therapist Terence Watts. It's a totally confidential method that doesn't require you to reveal your private information or your personal secrets to your therapist, and it's carried out in a completely conscious state. It doesn't use hypnosis or any mystical concepts. It's completely logical, practical, and down to earth, and only needs you to know what you want to change in your life for it to be successful. Only bona fide BWRT practitioners have been trained to deliver BWRT, and all have to adhere to a really strict ethical code. It's based on the way the brain works naturally and employs the exact same mental processes to resolve your problems as were active in causing them in the first place. Although many people don't realise it, our brain starts to react to all sorts of things before we even realise it. And this answers a few good questions. This is what is going on before conscious awareness. So, why we sometimes feel totally inadequate. Why we sometimes feel that everybody else in the world just gets it. Why, no matter how hard we try, we just can't seem to manage a normal life. And why we sometimes bury our head in the sand about a problem. Why we sometimes have not even the slightest idea why we feel so miserable. Or perhaps why we sometimes can't handle situations that others honestly seem to find so easy. Or why it's usually not possible to just pull yourself together. And you know, the great thing about BWRT is that you don't have to put up with me sifting through your whole life trying to find out what caused the problems. Because with BWRT, we don't need to know anything about that. As long as we know what you feel like and how you want to feel instead, BWRT can work wonders. BWRT works with the part of the brain that learns how to do things on automatic pilot. It's got no sense of awareness, and it's what is often referred to as the subconscious. It helps you do things with hardly any thought, like writing your name or reciting a nursery rhyme, driving or tying your shoelaces, for example. It's the same part of the brain that springs into action when you accidentally knock something off a shelf and your hand just flies out to catch it without the tiniest pause for thought. Unfortunately, that very same part of the brain doesn't know if you want to do it, whatever's triggering you or not. So it does it anyway. And if that's firing up a panic attack or a phobia or suddenly feeling as if you're completely out of your depth with something, there's nothing you can do to stop it. And that's where we come in, helping you to change what needs to be changed to improve the quality of your life. So just a little recap here. BWRT works with the reptilian brain to rewire what it does automatically. It makes changes in this primitive part of the brain and reconditions the automatic response that happens in that half a second gap to instead become a preferred response. It's almost content-free, meaning we don't try to get to the cause of the issue. All you need to know is how you feel and how you would like to feel instead. BWRT is much more efficient than many other therapies because instead of trying to find the chronological time of when the issue started, which could take weeks or months or years without a clear result, it focuses on the worst memory you have, reactive rather than the active state for the client, and it freezes it to replace it with a preferred response. So, if you would like to try BWRT for yourself, simply click the button below, book a session with me, a free trial session, and see what BWRT could do for you today.